You made a promise to yourself that you're gonna do this, you're gonna read this, and you're gonna go to the gym. But guess what? You end up doing another thing. You end up doing another useless thing. You end up planning on doing another thing rather than doing the thing that you're supposed to do. Well, guess what, brother? You lack focus. You lack tunnel focus. You lack laser like focus. And guess what's gonna happen if you don't have any focus? You ain't gonna get anywhere in life. Your life's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse if you don't have the laser like focus. Luckily, I've done a research and study because I myself, in the past few years, of course, have like the inability to focus on a thing for a long period of time. Like, is something about ADHD or something, whatever. Fuck that. Don't use ADHD as an excuse, by the way. That's just loser stuff. Anyways, the reason why you lack focus is it's almost like you lack determination. And it's almost like you're always planning ahead, always thinking about what's next. Oh, what's next? What should I do? What should I plan next? What should I do next after this? After this? What should I do? What should I do? Bro, calm the fuck down, okay? You need to relax your mind. You need to, as Bruce Lee said, you need to empty your mind, okay? Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now, when you implement that in your life, like you need to do a certain task and you need to be like water. When you empty your mind, you become water. And once you start moving, you go into that flow state, right? You go into the flow state. And in order to get to that flow state, I want you to focus on what's happening now rather than what's going to happen later, what's going to happen next few hours, few minutes. What's am I going to do next? Don't. Actually, if you really want to plan things ahead, I suggest as soon as you wake up, you plan your daily schedule or something. Stick to a daily schedule so that you don't have to overthink this much. You need to plan what you do in the day, what you do throughout the day, what you do throughout every day, every week. That's how you improve yourself. So my first tip is, yeah, that was my first tip. You need to focus on the now. Don't focus on later. Don't focus on what's gonna happen later, next few hours, next few minutes. Focus on now, brother. Because if you don't focus on the thing that you're doing, like a skill that you're practicing, or like a book that you're studying, or like journaling or whatever, practicing this thing, without focus, there is no mastery. Without focus and patience, there is no mastery. So how do you expect to get good at it? Every boxer learned the basics of the jab and cross. Every boxer that did that for like a couple months, 2 months, 3 months, maybe a year, just to perfect the jab cross. And you think within a few minutes you're gonna learn something? Bro, lower your ego, lower your pride. And if you think you are that kind of man, you are wrong. How do I know this? Well, I'm that person. I do that too. I think I've learned a lot and that I have learned all the things that I need to learn. Guess what? I still need to learn more. Okay. Tip number 2. You have unlimited time, bro. I said that because mostly young men are gonna watch my videos, of course, but if you're 20 years old, 30, doesn't matter. Who cares? You're still gonna need this in life. You must understand that time is infinite, but your life is finite. So spend your life on the most important thing. The most important thing is investing in yourself first. Of course, you're gonna need a job at a certain age, a certain time. You're gonna need a side hustle. You're gonna need a cash flow. Of course, you're gonna need it. But what are you gonna do with cash when you're unhealthy? What are you gonna do with cash when you don't have enough knowledge? What are you gonna do with cash if you don't have enough skill set? Because you haven't invested in that time, you haven't put enough focus to actually learn those things. Money means nothing when you've mastered nothing. You're just like, I don't know, you're just an incomplete man if all you have is money, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. Okay. Realize and understand that you have unlimited time. And use that time to invest in yourself, because it's never a waste. Never. It is the best thing that you can buy with time. Is to invest in yourself, learn a skill, and of course, obviously, go to the gym, get a good body, learn how to fight. Okay, the next tip, third tip. Actually, this is an advice, a very deep advice. Is you have to understand that great things takes time. Great thing takes time, bro. There's no shortcut. Plus, if you do a shortcut in a longer period of time, I'm pretty sure that it will show itself. You will show that you're a man who does shortcuts only. And in the long run, of course, when you do shortcuts, it's like it's an incomplete part of the book. It's like jumping from the first page to the 10th page. You're not gonna know much if you try to skip. Yeah, it just doesn't work that way. So you must understand in this life that shortcut only means temporary happiness. Of course, delayed gratification is always better for the long run. And temporarily happiness is never gonna be the best option if you want to be the best version of yourself. You must understand that nobody ever in this world is gonna save you but yourself. You must understand that every time that you were losing your focus or you don't do the skill that you really want to learn, understand that nobody's gonna implant that on your brain but yourself. So if you think you're wasting time reading a book, or you're wasting time training because you don't see the results, bro, results take patience, bro. It takes time. It needs patience. It needs determination. It needs consistency, bro. You're not gonna see the results in like after a session or after reading or something. Of course you gotta develop it after you read. And after you train, you gotta apply it into your daily life. You gotta apply discipline into your daily life. You gotta start with a small discipline, and eventually it will grow as you start seeking for more challenges. So whenever you think that you're wasting time again on building your skill or reading a book, just know, when you get older, you're gonna look back in your life and say, "Oh, I wish I could have read that book. Oh, I wish I could have trained boxing. Oh, I wish I could have gone to the gym earlier." Bro, I swear to you, you're gonna have the biggest regret of your life if you don't use your younger years in getting new experiences. So as young as possible, or whatever age you are right now, get stressed. Live life. Learn how life works. Improve yourself. Of course, there's a saying that in order to make big goals and big achievements, you gotta start by making your bed. Does make sense. Does make sense. Because what good is a big? You'll never get a big win if you don't have a winning habit. So you need that winning habit, and that winning habit is doing what you're supposed to do day after day. It doesn't matter how you feel. Just do it. Just fucking do it, bro. It's that easy. Don't complain. Fuck complaining. You're a pussy? Stop fucking complaining. Just do it. It's for your own good. So, also, honorable mentions. Limit distractions. Of course, our phone, we're addicted to it now. We're addicted to social media, addicted to all these kind of things. I suggest you put your phone in do not disturb mode as you're reading or as you're practicing a certain skill. Turn that phone off. Okay. But if you're reading from phone, then just put on do not disturb. Easy. Don't get distracted. Whenever you get distracted, uh, just just stay in that place. Just fucking focus, bro. Like, you have to give it your all. You have to give it your attention. If you don't give it your best, it's not worth doing. So give it all your best, even if it's just reading, even if it's just training, or even if it's just making your bed. You have to do your absolute best. Okay, doing your absolute best in the long run will always, and will always put you on the right track, and will always give you the best accomplishment, the best rewards also. So yeah, thank you very much for watching my video. I hope this helped you as a young man, or 20 years old, or 30, doesn't really matter. And I'll be putting a link down for my free Telegram channel so I can keep you updated with the knowledge that you certainly need for your self-improvement. And I'm gonna put down a free schedule in there and a free routine for you to try out for yourself, that so you may become the man that you want to be. John Jundam right here. Peace out, bro. You got this.